Hey, hey, what's happening, world? What's happening, world? B-Marsh Boxing. I'm back at it with another boxing video. What's going on with y'all, man? Just watched this fight out of Perth, Australia. Perth, Australia. George Kambosos versus Vasyl Lomachenko for the vacant IBF lightweight strap. And this actually was easy work for Vasyl Lomachenko, man. Excuse me. Easy work. Easy peasy, man. This man Lomachenko laid the smackdown on Kambosos, man. This was a total destruction, the likes we haven't seen since George Kambosos was in there with the man Devin Haney. The man Vasyl Lomachenko, man, he was just too quick. His footwork was too fast. The guy, what's his name? Kambosos was too open, too squared up, and he got hit with everything with the kitchen sink. He just couldn't get out the way of any punches. You know what I mean? That straight left hand was percolating. The only thing that the man George Kambosos had going for him was a little body shot work, but it wasn't enough because actually that's what actually ended him. But before that, in the meantime, in between time, Vasyl Lomachenko's left hand and the combinations. You know what I mean? You throw three punches, maybe you might miss the first two, but the last one would be a straight left hand, and he cut up the man Kambosos' eye. Man, Kambosos' right eye was cut up straight up and down from the left hand, straight left hands. You know what I mean? Power shots. Lomachenko's power shot was very accurate. You know what I mean? He dictated the pace. He dictated the range. George Kambosos did not make this man back up one bit. The man Lomachenko was on the front foot all night, and it was just a devastation, man. Devastating, especially in front of his home crowd. You know, the guy ain't win no rounds on my card, not a single round. You know, Lomachenko did get touched up a bit, but not enough to deter him from still coming forward. He was on the front foot all night. The combination work Lomachenko laid down was pretty good. The man Kambosos, you can see there's levels to this. You know what I mean? There's levels to this. I was very interested in this fight considering we haven't seen Vasyl Lomachenko in the ring since he fought the man Devin Haney, and that was almost about a year ago. You know, so he comes to Australia and he lays the smackdown, man. In the 11th round, he catches him with a kind of punch, combination punching, and it was a left hand that caught him. Boom. And the guy goes down, but for some reason they didn't call it a knockdown, but that's okay. George Kambosos gets up, and it was a clipping left hand, like kind of a left hand going down, coming from over the top, almost like an overhand left. Clipped him. They ain't call it a knockdown, called it a slip. Obviously, you know the man's in his home country, he's gonna get the benefit of the doubt. But Lomachenko, man, went to the body shot game, went to the rib cage and was licking him up with shots, and he caught him with the left hook to the liver. The man goes down. I was like, oh my gosh! In the 11th round, you know what I mean? After taking accumulation of punches all night, in the 11th round he goes down. Then he gets up. Lomachenko ain't going nowhere else but to the body. Two left hand, ha, ha. The man goes on his knee, basically quitting. And you already know his pops came in. Kambosos' pops and threw in the towel, and it's a wrap. Straight out whitewash in the man home country. It was pretty embarrassing. I gotta give it up to the man Kambosos. It was pretty embarrassing to get beat up like that in front of your home country. He didn't show any pride. He didn't show any sense of urgency, and he basically let man Lomachenko do what he wanted, in my opinion. You know, and we gonna have to cut this out. Not me, but y'all out there. We ain't gonna be talking about Lomachenko's too small and lightweight. Lomachenko has had his longest reign as a champion and actually captured the most belts that he's ever had in any weight class from 126 to 135. 135 is where he's beat the best names, and he's also had numerous belts. And here he is, a two-time lightweight champion. You know what I mean? So we're going to have to cut that out when he does face a live dude, maybe whomever that may be. And we're going to have to cut that out and stop talking about Lomachenko's too small. I don't believe in that too small stuff. You know what I mean? If you can make weight, You make weight 135 pounds a day before, then you're all set and ready to go. Mike O's in the chat. What up, Mike? Mike O's in the chat. He says, "Who would you like to see Loma fight next?" They're both on top rank. I'd love to see him in a unification versus Shakur Stevenson. It's only right. It's only right. What else is there to do? You know, we don't need to see Lomachenko fighting guys who are inferior to him. Neither do we want to see guys like Shakur Stevenson fighting guys that are inferior to him. You already know the man, Vasyl Lomachenko. I'm sorry, Shakur Stevenson and Lomachenko was supposed to fight for the vacant WBC belt. Lomachenko did not want any parts of that. He didn't want to partake in that. So here he is with a strap, new IBF strap. It's only right, man. Get it on with the man, Shakur Stevenson or Tank Davis. You know, these are the guys that are lightweight. I believe Tank Davis has a WBA. IBF is held by, of course, Lomachenko tonight. Um, I think Emmanuel Navarrete is the WBO lightweight champ. And Shakur Stevenson has a WBC. So two guys are at least on the top ranked ESPN side. So there shouldn't be any problems making a unification. I'd love to see Lomachenko versus Navarrete. That'd be a live fight. Very good action-packed fight. All these fights should be made sooner than later. Hopefully before this year ends, we'll see Lomachenko in a unification or the other two, Navarrete and what's his name? Shakur Stevenson. Shakur, excuse me. If I'm not mistaken, both guys have they have an upcoming fight sooner than later. So I'm talking about Navarrete and Shakur Stevenson. So hopefully that's going to be the fights we'll see before the end of the year. You know what I mean? They basically timetable when they fighting, whether it's Lomachenko fighting tonight, Shakur Stevenson's fighting sooner than later. So is Navarrete. I don't know the exact dates, but very impressive work by the man Lomachenko for being out the ring over a year. But look, man, this guy's not a loud dude in my opinion like that. He beat Teofimo Lopez, and you know Teofimo to me has confidence issues. You know, that's just the truth about it. You know what I mean? It's obviously he has a lot of insecurities just from how he talks and how he moves in this boxing game. You know what I mean? Not taking nothing away from him. He made me a lot of money when I bet on him to beat Lomachenko on points, and that's exactly what he did. But at the end of the day, there's levels to this. And Kambosos, I thought he lost that fight. Was it the Maxi Hughes? One of those fights. He ain't real good. I thought he lost that fight, and here it is tonight, man. He got paid a pipe with Marsh Boxing. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let me know what y'all thought about this fight. And I'll see you guys sooner than later. Marsh Boxing, I'm out of here. Mike O has one more question before I bounce. He says, Tank says Loma next after Frank Martin. But people say a lot of things with their phones. That's a funny one, man. One thing for sure, two things for certain. The man Teofimo, I'm sorry, Shakur, excuse me, Tank Davis has been dunking the man Lomachenko since 2016. Here we are in 2024. He might could beat him now. You know, maybe he try to age him out. We're in the age process, make him take tougher fights, or watch him take tougher fights. It's quite obvious the man Lomachenko's resume is way better than the man. It's far better dudes than the man Tank Davis. So Tank Davis might could get him at this moment right now, but we shall see. Like you said, people say a lot of things from their phones, right? That was a nice one, man. You watch boxing? Big up everybody in the chat. If you're new to the channel, please share and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up if you like the content. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, y'all. Gone.